Hey guys, Andrew McComb here from Outlier TV, where we celebrate difference to make a difference, as we share inspiring stories of ordinary people doing extraordinary things with their businesses and or their lives. Today, I'm speaking to Mike Harris. He's the owner of Canyons Japan, and I'm going to put him out of his comfort zone a little bit so that you can get to know him a little more before his full Outlier TV episode is released in the next few days. Okay, let's go and meet Mike. Mike Harris, welcome to Outlier.
Cheers, man. Good to be here.
Mate, it's time to put you out of your comfort zone. Helps us prelude your big interview that's coming up, or your big episode in the next few days. It also helps the viewers get to know you a little better in a lighter, more humorous way.
Yeah.
I've got a set of questions here that I want you to answer as quick as you can. First thing that comes to mind.
Rightio.
Alrighty. So, how would you describe outdoor adventure to someone from Mars?
Outdoor adventure is a pretty broad sort of thing, you know, going from rafting, mountain climbing, things like that. But yeah, having adventures in the outdoors, really, just like it is, you know, different risks. But being one with nature, I know, really having these, getting into nature and sort of feeling like you're at one with nature, but at the same time doing something that sort of keeps you on the edge, like, am I going to survive this?
Very good. Okay, favourite thing about Minakami?
Favourite thing about Minakami, I guess, the people. Yeah, really awesome people here, eh?
Yeah, great. Japan versus the All Blacks, who's going to win?
For the meantime, I'll say the All Blacks, but you gotta watch Japan, man. I think in the next 10 years they're going to be forced to be reckoned with.
Yeah, they're recruiting a few Kiwis, are they?
They are recruiting a few Kiwis. Yeah, I'm not going to pull my boots on, though. Yeah.
You're not coming back. Okay, what gets you up every morning?
I think for me it's coming to work and seeing my staff's face, but also seeing the customer's face, especially, you know, when they finish a trip, seeing that look of joy and, you know, refreshment on them. It's like that really keeps me going.
Yeah. What's the worst thing about working with governments?
Things move very slowly. Yeah.
What's the best thing about working with governments?
You can do some pretty cool shit.
Yeah. On a big scale.
On a big scale, yeah.
Very cool. Is there an art to drinking sake?
A lot of people like the warmed up sake, but the best sake, you have it icy, have it super cold, and drink lots of it. Yeah.
So are you a sake artist?
I have got it down to an art. Yes.
Very good. Okay, favourite thing about canyoning?
I think for me, it's, as I said before, a little bit with outdoor adventure, it's just being that one with nature, you know, just being out there in these amazing natural environments, you know, beautiful waterfalls, just everything around you, and just, you know, diving into these beautiful emerald green pools, just lying there and just being that one with nature. Wow. You know. Yeah.
Ever had rocks thrown at you while you're rafting?
I have had rocks thrown at me while I've been rafting, yes, in Japan, yeah.
Why?
That was from the Fishermen's Association, and they believed that it was their river and I shouldn't be there. No.
Territorial,
yeah.
Speaking of territorial, why is the environment so important to you?
I guess, you know, we're a part of the environment, you know. We can't survive without the environment, without this earth, and, you know, I think there's a lot of focus on that recently, but I guess that's one of the reasons I grow dreads, because I like to be things to be natural, but yeah, unless we look after it, we're not going to survive.
Well, you certainly won't have a business, will you?
You won't have a business, and we won't survive, even more importantly, you know, as people.
Most famous person you've ever met?
Most famous person I've ever met? That's a good question. I guess from New Zealand, you know, met Richie a couple of times.
Who's Richie?
Richie McCaw. I've met the Prime Minister last year. Otherwise, international, John Malkovich. Had a beer with him one time.
Being John Malkovich.
Being John Malkovich, yeah.
Okay, what about the most famous person you've ever met that you wish you hadn't?
That I wish I hadn't met.
Throw him under the bus, mate. Go on.
Throw him under the bus. I don't know if there's anyone really famous I've met that I wish I hadn't met before. No, I don't think there is anyone.
Okay. Who's your celebrity body double?
Some Viking-looking dude, I don't know.
Mate, that's what they all say.
One of the extras from what is it? What's the movie I'm thinking of? Lord of the Rings. One of the extras from Lord of the Rings or something. Yeah.
Do you have any friends in high places?
Yeah, I got a couple of mates. My current one of my best mates from high school is actually the deputy ambassador for New Zealand. He's at the embassy down there. Yeah, I've got various other government officials that I'm, sort of reasonably good mates with now. Yeah.
And you're probably not allowed to say, but any perks?
I get to stay at the embassy every now and then, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah,
a few beers.
Yeah.
Okay, you're also a DJ. What's your stage name?
DJ H. My last name's Harris, so H. Keep it pretty simple. Yeah.
Very creative, mate.
Very creative, yeah.
Yeah.
It was given to me years ago, and I just sort of kept it. Yeah.
Have you ever been arrested?
No. Not
sure?
yet. Not yet.
Close to it.
I've been taken in for questioning a few times, but it wasn't me.
Yeah. Tell us about that.
I guess a long time ago in an area of Japan, someone took a few bottles of alcohol from a club, and I was at the club that night as well, and fingers got pointed at me, but it wasn't me. Yeah.
Did they do a lineup and then they looked at you and went, no, it wasn't him?
Well, they knew that I was at the club that night, so people put two and two together, said it must look like that guy.
Well, you look very unique, right? So to try and match someone like yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, is success related to who you know or what you know?
I think it's probably a little bit of both, but definitely who you know helps you out a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously having to have a what you know that's of a good high value first though, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, best feedback you've ever had from a customer?
I've had quite a bit of interesting feedback over the year, but I remember one guy who came up to me afterwards and said, I was actually considering taking my own life, and now I've actually found a new sense of value.
Wow.
So that was pretty heavy, and I was like, well, other times it's been, customers or kids that have come on an outdoor program with us and years later and said that was a life-changing experience for me, and things like that. Yesterday, I had a guy come up to me and say, I went rafting with you guys, it was a life-changing experience. I decided to go into adventure tourism and helping communities through adventure tourism, and that's what my life goal is now. So yeah, I guess there's been lots of stories like that.
Sensational.
Yeah.
Best feedback you've ever had from a staff member?
I guess, there's been quite a few over the years, but you've helped me, I guess I've really helped some people. I've said, you've really helped me develop as a person, and because of that now I've seen what I want to do in life, so yeah.
Very good.
That's always cool.
What do you want to do when you grow up?
I don't want to grow up, yeah.
No.
I just want to keep on being an outdoor guide, yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
Well, mate, why should we watch your upcoming Outlier episode that's coming out in the next few days? What are people going to learn?
I think they're going to learn a little bit about doing business in Japan, what's being an entrepreneur, and what it takes.
Looking forward to it.
Awesome.
Let's get back inside.
Yep.
Well, there it is, guys. We've now found out a little bit more about Mike Harris before his full Outlier TV episode is released in the next few days. Make sure you subscribe to the Outlier TV channel by clicking the link in the description below, and remember to hit the bell icon so that I can notify you as soon as the episode is released. I'm Andrew McComb, and here's to living the Outlier life outside of the comfort zone. I'll see you soon.